Hello everyone, welcome to Brickburst. My name is MJ and today we are reviewing the Lego Batman movie. I saw it today, which is the 4th of February, and they did special preview weekend showings of the Lego Batman movie in anticipation of its release on the 10th of February. First of all, before I get into the review, please subscribe. I am here all the time doing awesome Lego videos and I do really unique stuff, so check them out. On with the review. So, we just got back from it and I'm happy to report that I really loved it. Now, I should say that the Lego movie is my favourite movie of all time. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's my favourite animated movie of all time. So definitely when I heard that they were going to be making a Lego Batman movie, my expectations were very high. First and foremost, what I love about the film is that they have kept the exact same style from the Lego movie. That is kind of a kind of brick animation style CGI. And it looks like Lego, it looks like plastic, and you can see kind of the texture on the plastic, like with the powerful lighting effects. You can see the little dots in the plastic, and I actually really think that's a really cool, unique style of animation filmmaking. Will Arnett returns as Batman, and he is very good. He's a really good voice actor and works really well in this role. And then he's backed up by a really solid voice cast, including Michael Cera as Robin, Rosario Dawson as Barbara Gordon, and Rafe Fiennes as Alfred Pennyworth. Now, I will be doing a separate spoiler video, so tune into that if you want to see the actual spoilers for the movie, but this one is going to be spoiler free. I think that the plot is superb, very satisfying. It's got quite a big bombastic idea around it, which I really loved. Also, I forgot to mention the Joker, played by Zach Galifianakis, is really good, really cool interpretation of the Joker. And I loved how much the humour mixed well with the Batman world. Obviously, we saw little sprinklings of this in the Lego movie, but it worked just as well on its own in the self-contained kind of Gotham universe. The references, both to kind of the Lego movie and also the Batman lore, was incredible. I mean, if you're a fan of DC or Batman, Lego, the Lego movie, Lego Batman sets, all these things. It's got so many Easter eggs dotted around. Like, you'll see old sets that they've done. There's a really cool bit with like kind of old Batman films, which is awesome. The action is superb and the choreography is really good. My main kind of flaws are pretty small, to be honest. First of all, one thing that I loved about the Lego movie was when the master builders build, it comes up with like the set piece, like ID numbers and all that. That was one thing that they don't really do in this. Batman does master build, but they don't really do quite the same kind of thing. It's still cool, but it's just like a little kind of finishing glaze that would have been nice. And the other major flaw, I say major flaw, it's probably the biggest flaw, but still really minor, is that there's so many characters in this film, like so many B to Z list villains, that they don't really all get their time to shine. So even some quite big villains like Catwoman and Two-Face barely have any dialogue. They have very like small bits of dialogue here and there, which are good. But it would have been nice if each of them had just a tiny bit more screen time. Like Killer Croc is probably a good example of one that did have enough. Like, he's an incredibly minor character, barely in it, but he does have one line which is totally, the focus is entirely on him, and it's very funny. I loved, speaking of the characters, I absolutely loved the cast of characters. So whilst I'm complaining that there were too many and that the focus was maybe too little on each of them, actually I really loved all the characters. And the number of them, some of them being really hilarious, like Condiment Man and whatnot, or Condiment Master. Very bizarre, but very cool indeed, and kind of all the references to all the other things in it are just a nice little nod to the fans. And it's got a nice amount of kind of family-friendly humour, so the kind of humour which works if you're an adult, because it's the kind of humour that you would get and the kids wouldn't. But of course, broadly, the film does appeal to children as well. Of course it would do. So I don't hold it in quite as high regards as the Lego movie. It does have a nice message that comes out towards the end, but it's not quite as deep a one as is in the Lego movie. That being said, I think it probably ramps up the humour a little bit, and just is a bit more action-packed, or actually a lot more action-packed. This is fully like an action film, I'd say. Yeah. Really good. I'm a little bit biased because I love Lego and I love Batman. I love Lego Batman. So I am fully the the target audience. It nearly scrapes a 9 for me. It's somewhere between an 8 and a 9. I'm actually going to say, because I loved it and enjoyed it so much, I am going to give it a 9 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching this review, guys. If you want to see more of my movie reviews, head on over to Movie Review UK, one of my other channels, and subscribe for more videos.